So here we have the BMW 118 on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of the car from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the centre, at the bottom, you can see, firstly, the total miles of this car. There are 39,155. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk with various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have cruise control and speed limiter, stereo and phone controls as well. Over into the centre, you then have the main colour screen for the car. So if we go back to the main menu, the movement that you see me making on the screen at the moment is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The buttons that surround it will take you into the menus that you see written on the buttons, of course. So you've got main menu, which is the one we were on, media, radio, telephone and nav. So you can do all of it with the dial. So you have your radio menu, push the dial down. We've got AM, FM and DAB. We can come back out to the main menu. Multimedia is where you listen to your own music. As you can see, with a CD player, we've also got external devices you can connect with USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. You can pair your phone, of course, under the telephone heading, and this car's got satellite navigation. As you can see, it's a full colour display. It's a very easy system to use. Working our way down, we have the deadlocks, hazard warning lights, main volume for the stereo, the CD player, of course, and then climate control. So you can determine the direction of the air, the fan speed and the temperature, of course. The air conditioning is on at the moment. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you set here. Or just hit auto. As you can hear, the car will take full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain this temperature. You can hit auto and override it to put it back in the exact same setting you were on previously. We have 2 cup holders, a 12-volt charging socket, your 6-speed manual gearbox, and then down here, you can turn off the traction control and you can change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to go into sport mode, sport plus, we can come back down to sport, down to comfort, which is your everyday driving essentially, and then eco pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.